The
It's like
hasten.
no, your knockback. It's just like me using sunburst.
Mm-hmm.
I can just stand right behind
So,
you.
mm-hmm. So, you probably got to kill more enemies, yes, but we might want to turn that in to see what new bounties it gives up. Not unless it gives you 2 at a time sometimes.
Yeah, it gives me one
And
or
then,
two sometimes.
so if, usually when they give you 2 bounties at once, we try and do 2
Oh
while we're
wait,
out here, and then take,
let me
but
check
the
my
ones that don't
campaign.
count for turning in. The ones that don't count are like the defeat 100 enemies. That will just come in time and won't go towards your campaign quest line.
Twisted Scriptures.
Is there a
Okay.
good way to get cleared up once you hit 50 and go to PvP? PvE, I would definitely go.
PvE
Um,
does more leveling than PvP,
hmm And
and
depending, go ahead. What I was gonna say there, Grim, was our boy Wipeout mentioned a nice YouTuber that we watched a bunch of his video, All's Random Kills, and we've been following his advice, which is to pick up the Dusk Armor from the trade bar vendor, which you could either go to the physical trade bar vendor, or you can just go to your menu and go to your trade bar vendor there, if you have the trade bars. Down here at the equipment, and say, like in my, you got Devoted Cleric here, you should pick up these 2 items here, and then gear himself up with 80 trade bars plus 65 trade bars, rock and rolling. If he doesn't have that, he needs to, and you want to go the cheaper route, you could always go through, I'm following you, you could always go through the dungeons, like,
okay.
it seems though
Sorry.
every time we complete an epic dungeon, there's usually an alliance reward, so you would end up picking up, like, let's see here, oops, wrong item.
Once I hit 70, I want you to show me how to do the whole trade bar stuff.
Yeah. So like I keep going through, once I hit 70, I go to Well of Dragons, and there's tons of people looking for demonic heroics, and I keep getting these rings. They're item level 135s, and you know I might do 6 heroics and get 2 rings. They go by so quickly, it was worth doing. So, whoop, who the hell was that?
By
And
accidentally hit
so,
someone.
no, it was just somebody else on a polar bear. I thought I was looking in a mirror. And so, but then I looked at the name, he had no guild. And so I was like, oh, how about a little invite, see if he joins the family. Well, if you don't have the VIP to have been opening up lock boxes, to have gotten the trade bars, if you wanted to drop some real cash on some trade bars, on some keys, open up lock boxes and get the trade bars, that'd be a great way to go. If you don't want to spend any of the money, you can at least be going to Well of Dragons, hitting those heroics up, getting those rings, because, like, here it is, got the ring, I don't need it, don't want it. I can salvage it and get 3,000 Astral Diamonds, or I can save it for when we have double Astral Diamonds, and it's worth 6,000. Or you can sell it in the auction house for 3,100 Astral Diamonds, and in doing so, it's still 100 Astral Diamonds more than what you would get for salvaging it. So that's why I got all of them right there. And so you can at least get Astral Diamonds to gear up stuff. Not to mention that it was not until most recently that I found out that there was artifact belts that are worth getting in the auction house. Their equipment. Oops, not that. Oops. Artifact belts. Waste. And you can get them blue, green, or whatever, but let's see. Oops, let me narrow down the search. No, that doesn't matter. but they're worth getting because you can level them up to purple, and it's definitely a quick and easier way than dealing with other things. And then this was my waste right here. Not only does it give you extra points, but it's also got a utility slot on it, which has 11% more experience. Level that thing up to purple. What? Where are you going?
I'm gonna stop at Protect Enclave. I gotta pick up my mail. I've been putting it off. I'll be right back
Oh,
since
see,
I
if
picked
he
it
was
up.
VIP, he'd be able to summon a mailbox. And no, see, time is money. I'm teasing you.
That's why I stuck my tongue out at you.
Ah.
And my computer froze.
So,
Ow.
Hopefully I answer your question there, Grim.
I gotta restart my computer, so will you keep an eye on my chat for me too, please?
Yep.
Heck, I just made 30,000 natural diamonds.
From what would you sell?
Some of those resin stones from when we were killing mobs in the guild, or stronghold earlier.
Hells yeah. And I like the fact that Kempo's learning, he gets it. Certain items sell better than others in the auction house. And it's just a matter of just taking the time to do it. The game will suck up a lot of your time.
Yeah, and learning how to do some of this stuff saves you from spending real money on the game.
Exactly. 5,000 astral diamonds. And I just don't go around putting the time into it like I should. Another ring that I can sell. 3,000, sell it.
I'm gonna go kill
and before long, the money will just pile up.
I'm gonna go kill some isolated mobs while you're doing your stuff in the auction house really quick.
No, I'm right here. I'm right at Spinward Rise, ready to go.
I'm across the teleport.
Oh, sorry. Don't.
I didn't take time to stop by. I just ran by.
No, you just ran in, ran out. Gotcha. There you are.
Gotta defeat Howling.
Did he give you?
Yes, this one gives me one of my bounties.
Defeat Howling cultists, so anything with cultists are good, as well as inside these buildings right here, you'll see these crates that you click on. And get on over here, because even now I'm starting to get those damn elemental air devices. Blah. Another good thing to do is loot anything that's stackable, like these scrolls of identification. Anything stackable, people love to buy.
And it's also good for if you want to find some blue, like rare items you randomly come across to sell. You have to identify them before you put them on the auction house. It's just so cool. Your sword's light blue, but your shield's a really dark blue.
Aw, you notice the colors. Yeah, that's why I picked it, because it was the prettier shades of color.
You
just having to come that way. But yeah, it was cooler looking. I didn't even pay attention to that until you just now brought it to my attention.
It actually looks really
cool.
Like,
you're right.
One looks like sea blue and one looks like almost a navy.
Why is it when I'm looking at your screen you're just sitting there doing emotes feeding popcorn? I'm joking. You should definitely start racking up some kills.
This should be seriously doing more than what it is.
The experience?
No, if I use my divine power. but it's not doing very much. Then again, I'm not Divine Oracle putting red or down the bottom Paragon, the Righteous Paragon. I'm put up in the healing spec.
And it's kind of cool how you actually usually come up right on me too. So that way we're never really separated.
I'm used to grouping in multiple different games, so. I'm glad I can still deal damage though. This should have one of my items in here. So I'm gonna climb the tower really quick.
You do that.
Yep.
Sweet.
I had a religion kit up here too.
Yeah, I found that those do give you good stuff after a while.
I just jumped from the top of the tower down next to you. Damn. You knocked him back far.
Gravity. I lost sight of you. Oh no, you're there. Your arrow was on my arrow.
Alright.
I hate these range bitches.
I'll take the range out. I should have timed that better. Should have waited till right before that instead of as you were knocking them back. Need to get 7 more, but I only need 1 more cultist.
7 more of the devices.
Yeah.
Then we gotta go back to those towers.
Yeah. I'm just... Alright, that's done, so I'll probably change my ring size. There's still random drop though, off the enemies.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And that right there, if you're not seeing them dropping, is probably because I'm hitting them first.
No, they're dropping even if you do hit them first.
Okay. Good, good, good.
Over here.
Uh-oh.
Behind you.
You're over the... Oh, gotcha.
Apparently I'm not allowed to eat.
Ah, shitballs, there you are.
Sucks.